The final season of Discovery, way to go out with a bang. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Patelson Show. Yeah, Discovery is gone. Another Star Trek series is gone after 5 seasons, and it took me a long time. It took me 3 seasons to fall in love with Discovery and its crew. And season 3, 4, and 5 are my seasons. Season 5 is their best season. I loved it. I thought it was a great finale. I thought it was a great series. I thought it was epic. I thought it had all the things, and I thought they wrapped it up in a pretty little bow. I explained that in episodes 1 through 4, where they're searching for the progenitors' tech, supposedly the race of beings who started all humanoid beings. And then we find out when we finally meet them that they're not the first, that someone else created this tech, and someone else must have created them and created them. However, they're chasing after the progenitors' tech, and our villains started off being Maul and Locke. And Locke's connected to the Breen, who becomes the main villain of this final season, trying to get the progenitors' tech to take over the world. Meanwhile, Maul and Locke are just trying to find it to continue their lives together and get themselves out of trouble. And Discovery's playing the heroic action of trying to get it before anyone else can get it, because they feel like it shouldn't be gotten, right? That kind of makes sense. Oh boy. Action, adventures, suspenseful storylines, heroism, a cool hand-to-hand combat stuff, cool flying the ship stuff, and an emphasis specifically in the last episode of the finale on destiny. What do I mean by destiny? Well, I'll get to destiny in a minute. Well, let's talk about finales first of all, and how much we really are. Fans are hard on finales. The MASH finale, the Cheers finale. Cheers ended, and I remember people being upset because they said, like, I thought the bar should blow up. Really? You thought the bar should blow up at the end of Cheers? Seinfeld, they go to jail, and everyone's upset because of whatever. They were really rough on final episodes. And I thought this one was great, with an emphasis on destiny. Michael Burnham gets the progenitors' tech, and that doesn't help Maul out at all. Locke dies, and it turns out you can't regenerate people using the tech. It doesn't happen that way. And they just kind of wrap up Maul's character with a, hey, sorry, that's not going to happen. That's kind of, I don't know what was happening with that. I like Maul as a character. I like Maul and Locke. They were great. But Michael Burnham solves the problem, solves the issue, cracks the code, and receives the progenitors' tech. And Michael Burnham gets to know all the things in a nanosecond. Gets to know all of the things from the beginning of time till right now. Just like that. Michael Burnham, captain of the Discovery, kick-ass captain, gets to know all the things. That's nuts and crazy and wonderful science fiction. Great. Yeah, great. She gets to know all the things. So that's right on the destiny thing. Book has his destiny moment where Burnham is sucked into the black hole, and he's like, no, she's in there. He just knows it. Like he just knows it. He just feels it. Tilly has these moments where she looks and suddenly discovers, all the problems of the tech. That's the perfect Star Trek tech babble where they just say a bunch of stuff and then it comes true. Like at the end where they saucer separate to jump the Breen ship. Okay, do that. That was such a heroic battle with Rayner as the captain, who has his destiny moment of finally realizing he can take the captain's chair again and lead the crew. That's a great destiny moment. Dr. Culber has to go with Book on this mission to get in there and get Burnham back, and he doesn't know why he has to go. I don't know why. I just feel like I have to go because he bonded with the Trill for that time, and now he's got the answer to the question when he needs it. He just feels like he knows it. He feels like he has to be there. That destiny moment. Saru's arc, where he says, I've got to go negotiate. This is my strong point. This is what I do. This is me as the ambassador. This is me as who can talk that talk And his scene talking with Debris, I thought was great. And the look on his face when he's just all serious about, he delivers the ultimatum. Yeah, Saru's arc was great. But again, the destiny moment of it, like this has to happen. Everyone feels it. Everyone feels like they know what to do. Oh, yeah, there's hand-to-hand combat down on the planet. There's ship battle. There's all the music in the final episode. All the heroic music and the score is brilliant. It's fantastic. I say that a lot, and I enjoyed this so much. I couldn't wait to watch it, so I watched it at midnight when the episode dropped. I went to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, which, at my age, not the greatest thing. But I just had to watch it, and it blew me away. It was everything I wanted. There was a whole lot of F-yeah moments in the Star Trek Discovery finale. And then they put a bow on the whole thing. How they put a bow on the moments, they did all the wrap-ups. Dr. Kovic, or Kovic, I can't remember if it's Dr. Kovic. Turns out that he's Agent Daniels from Star Trek Enterprise, the oldest series in the Star Trek universe, because he is a 31st century, I have to look at this, enforcer of the Temporal Accord. Enforcer of the Temporal Accord. Time Lord? Is he a Time Lord? Something like that? He appears, I love that. Saru and Trina's wedding. Didn't know if that was going to happen. That was going to be great. Book and Burnham get together and decide to take off and go become secret agents. And then we see Burnham and Book as they become married and parents, and their son is going to be a captain on the day that they retire the Discovery. And Tilly, my favorite, Tilly becomes the longest tenured professor at Starfleet Academy, which I believe will be the next Star Trek series they're working on, and whether or not Tilly's there or not. She had better be there, or had better at least make lots of appearances if she's going to be the longest tenured professor. Yeah, they wrapped up everything. And I love the moment at the end when she's taking the ship out, and then they're showing her aged, and then they show her young again, and then she gets up and all of the cast is there, and they have an embracing cast moment. I'm a big squish when it comes to that kind of stuff. I really am. I love the squishy moments like that. Why not end like that? I don't like the people who say like, it should have ended with blowing up the ship and destroying things like that. Nah. Wrap it up with a pretty pink bow. It is science fiction, adventure, epic, and Discovery grew on me and became one of my favorites. What a great season finale. What a great show. There are many things of Discovery that are my favorite in the Star Trek universe. The bridge of the Discovery, one of my favorites. I love the way that looks, especially after the refit when they go to the future. The last season's uniforms, boink. That is so good, with the bright colors and back to the old style. There's just so much that I loved about the finale, and I'm really sorry to see it go. Nice job, Discovery. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. That'll do it for my thoughts on the series finale of Discovery. Yep. Gonna miss it, and I loved it. Hey, like and subscribe if you like this content, and hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sundays. Once again, we are knocking on the door of 1,000 subscribers, and when that happens, I'm gonna go live, we're gonna answer questions, we're gonna play games, we're gonna have a great time together. I can't wait for that. I'm so happy that you've chosen to join me on this journey. I really do appreciate that. It's a good time to sit here and talk to you about the things that we nerd and geek out about. It always makes me smile. It always gives me hope. So, until I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long and prosper. And I mean it.